Alright, thanks for tuning in. I'm getting out a little late this morning. It was raining all morning. I just didn't feel like getting soaked, so I'm starting out on this whole bank here drops off very steep and it's all rocky. That's an important ingredient. This rain that we had this morning, I mean, it rained all night. It may have turned them off for all I know. Like I said, I'm not sure what this rain is going to do to them. Boy, we got a lot of bait. A lot of bait. I'd like to see it. So it appears the rain has kind of got the topwater fishing shut down. Well, if they don't want it on top, we'll give them something underneath. I just turned my camera off to conserve battery and I hooked one. So, interestingly, they wouldn't hit topwater this morning so far. I knew with all the bait around that there's fish around. It's a good fish too. That's probably a 2-pounder. First thing, I love catching them on top water, but some days it just isn't gonna work. That fish ruined my fluke, so I gotta get another out. Ooh, I've only got one left. I hope I have more in the boat. If you've been watching the channel, you know I always dye my tail chartreuse. And if they don't want the chartreuse, I'll dye it red. It makes a huge difference. Just a simple jig head and a fluke. I have caught more fish on this rig in the last year than probably any other lures I own. I can almost guarantee you, going back down through here, I will catch more fish. I'll be surprised if I don't catch more right here on this little point. Boy, that fish really thumped it too. I'm telling you, it's addicting feeling that thump when they bite a jig, either the hair jig or this jig and fluke. It's addicting. If you watched the last video, well, actually 2 videos ago, I'm at the same spot. The reason I keep coming back along this steep bluff wall here is there's a lot of bait. Makes a difference. Plus, I've been catching some good fish. There's some big ones right in here. I'd rather catch them on the top water, but as soon as I set down the top water, the first cast with this, I caught one. Got the wind blowing me back this way. So here in a minute, I'm going to let the wind just kind of drift me along here, and I'll cast all the way down along this bluff wall. My boat's in 35 feet of water right now. Water temperature for this early in the morning is 86.7. Man, that's pretty warm for. It has been hot. Yesterday there was a heat warning, or a heat, I don't know what they want to call it. So it's going to be hot. I don't plan on staying out very long. And I can already tell the fish are lethargic, I guess from the heat. That rain probably didn't help either. Sometimes, you know, there must be a front or something with the barometer that's got them a little off. Fish number 2, it's not a big one, but largemouth. Man, it cost me another fluke. Little guy. Currently the boat's in 37 feet. I'm throwing in kind of shallow, but it drops right off. 5 feet from the bank, it's probably 15 feet deep.
Aren't you that guy on YouTube?
Yes, sir.
I watch you all the time.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Good luck to you. When I drove by and I said, damn, that's that guy on YouTube. I don't know your name, but I watch. Yeah, I keep track of you.
Yeah, it's FCP Fishing. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. It's good to meet you. Good luck.
You too. Have a good day. That's kind of funny. I'm now kind of known as that guy on YouTube. Really odd. I think the rain's got him shut down. I felt him hit it one time, wasn't it? Not a big one, but that's a 1.5-pounder. Maybe 1.25 pounds. So right now, you know what? I just can't stand it when my lure's hanging crooked. So gonna have to put a new one on. So right now on the north part of Lake Lanier here, there's everywhere you go, there's bait, lots of bait. When that happens, it can make fishing really difficult. My philosophy is find the bait, you'll find the fish, which, you know, I'm catching some fish, so I'm doing the right thing. It's just there's so much bait. you know, why would they hit an artificial lure when they got so much live bait swimming around? Just makes it more difficult. So I got that working against me. And then I got the front, or whatever it was that caused all the rain last night, has got them slowed down. I've caught 3, you know, 1 decent fish, 2 small ones. But I'm a little disappointed. I kind of thought I'd do better. The day's still young, so I'll catch some more fish. There's no question. I already know what they want. All I'm doing is imitating the bait fish that they're feeding on. But by putting that dye in the tail chartreuse, I'm putting my own little twist on it, making my lure stand out from the rest of the bait down there. And they just can't stand it. They gotta eat it. Oh, there he is. I love it. Oh, that's a solid pound and a halfer. Good fish. Not, you know, nothing spectacular, but oh, if I can land him. Pound and a halfer. Oh man, messed my. What happens when it gets hot like this? Flukes and other soft plastics get really soft. Okay, I knew there'd be one on the point. And I'm not so sure there's not more. Yeah, that's 4. Again, I'm not catching giants today so far. Normally every trip I'll catch 1 or 2 good ones, at least. They just can't stand it. They gotta eat it. And by lifting it, hopping it like I'm doing it, I'm imitating an injured bait fish. You know, it looks like it's, if you've ever seen a bait fish that's injured or dying, it'll flutter and then, you know, die down. And it's the same technique I use with my hair jig. The reason I'm not using the hair jig right now is most of the bait fish I'm seeing are bigger. This has a bigger profile. Man, I just know there's more on that point. Just know it. It's just a small point. Oh, son of a gun! Just had one about break my arm. There, I got him, he came back. Wow. This is a better fish here. I just love it. Oh. That's another. This one might be closer to 2 pounds here. A pound and 3/4 maybe. Pound and a half. It's hard to say. All I know is that it's fun. I'll catch them that size all day long. The goal for me is to catch fish. I mean, I like to catch the big ones too. But the more small ones you catch, if you find a group of fish like I'm on right now, you'll run into a big one here and there. I think. I think they're going to be stacked on this point. You know, that's two, well, it's three I've caught on the point. Just threw out a little deeper this time. That fish hammered it. Oh, golly, missed him, missed him. Alright, thanks for tuning in. Every once in a while you're just going to hit a day where fishing is tough, and today was one of those days. I don't know if you can hear, but it's raining, so had to get off the lake. Didn't get to fish all that long. But no matter how slow the fishing is, today was one of those days where it's slow, you can always catch a few fish, especially if you use these finesse techniques that I've been showing you. But thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Come back and fish with me next time.